Boston, Jarren Duran. And he lays down a bunt. Bellinger. And he's safe at first as no one can get to the bag in time.
Second, the third baseman, number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Runner takes off, pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Left field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trevor Story getting ready to hit. Fought off foul. Duran on at second with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that one is inside. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. That's out number 3. And we're back. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Garrett Crochet.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Way high. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here is Aaron Judge. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
On the ground, could be 2. The flip, there's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Batting third, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Late with the swing there.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Line drive. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't
Batting
have much
fourth,
time
the second
because that was a
baseman.
hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
That one way inside. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and now the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Max Fried will go to work. Foul ball there. Just off the outside edge, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one down the line, but it kicks foul. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. That's in there. It's 0-1. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. No score here in the second. Next offering way off the plate.
Two and one.
And that one upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Cedar Rafaela in the box now. No balls and a strike. Freed out of the stretch, fires. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Just off the inside edge. Freed throws to first, and he's back in safely. Abreu, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. And that one almost got him. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man at first, one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And that's a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Crochet back to work. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one is inside, ball one.
1-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela makes the catch for the out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Ball two.
One out, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 outs.
3 balls, 2 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Duran makes the catch, inning over. Back here in New York, on to the third inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. Throws to first.
Yep,
one up, one down. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Now batting.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One down, base is empty. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. Now it's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That's outside, and that is ball one. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to Bellinger, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. There's a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Duran makes the grab, one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's Trent Grisham. That's in there. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0-for-1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Judge.
Fastball for a strike. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
That's a ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That's a little high. And the count is 3-1. Outside and low, it's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Bellinger.
So 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0-for-1 so far. That clips a corner.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Up and
No,
in,
that's a
and
ball.
that's ball one.
You know, these
One
Red
ball,
Sox,
no
as this
strike.
game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Paul Blackburn is forced to the
Number
mound
58.
after the injury.
Well, at this
Ball.
point of the ball game, we're talking about middle
Blackburn.
innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
This one in the air. Bellinger. And there's one down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
batter, number 10.
You talk about elite
Shortstop,
defensive players,
Trevor
especially in the middle of the
Story.
diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Outside low, and it's 1-2.
Boogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Got him. 2 away now. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Yoshida.
In there for strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. Started to swing, held up. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back for more
Leading
from the
up
Bronx.
for the
Ready to
Yankees,
go.
the
Bottom
second
4.
baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
In the dirt, 1-2 to count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Durant ranging back, and it is gone. He made him pay for that one, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. Here's Stanton now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that one wrapped foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is out of play. Just missed. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing
Now
right
batting,
there. Caught
the
it out
third
front and
baseman,
ripped it into
Ryan.
the outfield for the base hit.
McMahon.
Those always feel great.
There's Ryan McMahon now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Dominguez leads off first with one away. Now snap throw to first. Dominguez back in on a dive. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Flying to left his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back in the Bronx, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Blackburn, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. That's in there. Strike one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One away here in the fifth. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
Rafaela.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Now that second baseman, Romy.
Now it's the second
Gonzalez.
baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Blackburn keeping an eye on him. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's it out.
You're out of it.
And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Grounded out his first time up. And that drops in for a strike. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Anthony
Leading up
Volpe.
for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Crochet back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Ground ball left side. Bregman to first. And the leadoff hitter retired
Now
in the
batting,
fifth.
center fielder.
So the lineup
Trent
flips over. Trent Grisham
Grisham.
now at the plate. And that's through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is downstairs. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. It's Aaron
right
Judge
fielder,
now.
number
He
99,
has, as they like
Aaron.
to say,
Let me guess, Boo.
Judge.
Light tower power.
that's right. That's in there. Strike 1. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Close,
No,
but
that's
called
the
a
ball.
ball. And 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
I know it was a
batting,
ground
the
ball,
first
but it
baseman,
was absolutely
Cody
hammered through the infield. That's not
Bellinger.
one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That to right. Abreu on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
You know this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that
No.
misses. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later
Now
on when
batting,
this game
the
is
third
over.
baseman,
Pitch was on the outside, didn't
Bregman.
go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Bregman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This ball's chopped on the ground. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Now
And this is an
pitching for
important
the
part
New
of this
York
game.
Yankees,
Tight score and still a lot of
number
outs to
41.
get. So they're looking for a
Hill.
big outing out of him right here to
Hill.
get some critical outs.
Low up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one way outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
And that's a little high.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Here's Story now. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
This is again 5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. He scores, and the Red Sox tie it up. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Throw to second, safe. Now here is Masataka Yoshida. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Out to short, Volpe. Slings to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now. 1 for 2. Tap foul at the plate. Story at second with 2 down. In there at the knees. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Popped up, middle of the diamond. McMahon. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
The other way, hauls it in, 1 away.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
McMahon swings through it for strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Now 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it's even up.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next one misses, and it counts full.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
The catcher, number 28.
Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells. 0 for 2 in this one. A little bit high. 1-0.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one's in there. And a count 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball. Got him. And that's the first out. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground. McMahon fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now Carlos Narvaez. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. And another ball. This to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom
22.
of the 7th. Garrett Whitlock. He has a great
Whitlock.
slider with tons of movement. Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's filled up 3-2. Line to left. And foul ball. Three-two. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. The tag, and he's out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Judge at the plate now, and that's inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. And Judge spoils that one. So the tying run at second.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Justin Wilson.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Bellinger up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Up the middle. Over to Lowe. And Bellinger is out. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the 8th. And now, Jarren Duran. Cruz back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss. And that's way high. Ball 2.
2-2.
That one 95 to finish him off.
The third baseman.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Cruz, a 6'2 righty, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Nathaniel Lowe. High fly ball out towards left center. Dominguez sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
That one missing inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Number 24.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slate.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Up and in, and a count 2-1.
2-1. Whoa.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
McMahon in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
1-1 now. And that one fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first, and that is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Trevor Story now.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Bednar, multi-time all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering upstairs. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. Grisham sizes this one up, and there's one down. So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida.
The
0 for
batter,
3 in
number
this
7,
one.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Fastball is outside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Outside.
No strike.
That one hit to right. Judge is under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's the
Now
guy they
pitching
hope
for
to
the
turn
Red
to out of the pen to lock down wins.
Number
So this
44.
game has gone to plan, more or
Aroldis
less. Let's see if he can
Chapman.
wrap it up here.
Here's the catcher to
Leading
hit,
off for
Austin
the
Wells.
Yankees,
0
the
for
catcher,
3 with 2
Austin
strikeouts and a flyout.
Wells.
There's the strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Right side. Takes it himself. And they get the leadoff man in the
Hitting for
9th.
the Yankees.
That's why you
Number
hug the
48,
lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
1-0.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The Yankees down to their final strike. And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2. Stays alive.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Chapman now 1-run game. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And Judge spoils that one.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.